Okay, so right now I want to talk about priorities because so many times when I start talking about prioritizing your life areas, people think I want them to go 1 through 9 and make a list. Which of those 9 life areas is the most important and which one is the least important? And that's not what we're doing, because I'll tell you, I'll be honest, all of those 9 life areas, every single one of them are important. And so it's not that we're going to be living one and forgetting about all the others. We're not going to live for 3 and forget about the other 6. No, our lives happen simultaneously. Our life areas are active all of the time. And so setting our priorities is saying in each life area, this is what's important to me. This is what I feel that life area looks like. My ideal life is this. Now, we can run into issues when we plan something that's absolutely grandiose and is something that, well, I see myself living in a $50 million mansion and, we've got $100 in our checking account. It doesn't really connect. That might be like an ultimate dream, but we need to look at what are my priorities right now, my life, with what I have, with where I'm at, with what my resources are now, with what I'm actually moving toward now. When you set your priorities, you don't want to make them so outlandish that there's no way, because then you're constantly looking at that and saying, well, that's what I want. That's what I want. Because then you're always creating this dissatisfaction. There's this discontent. You're not content with what you have, and you're always chasing something that's out somewhere else. It's out there. Well, we can enjoy our lives now using what we have to build our lives now. We don't have to wait until we get to some far off destination before everything's perfect in order to start enjoying life. No, enjoy your life. Set your priorities now, using what you have access to, with what you have right now. What is important to you, and how can you build a life using what you have, these resources that you have access to? What can you do right now? When you create your priorities, when you say, this is important to me in each life area, look at the resources that you have now and enjoy it. That's how we'll find this contentedness. Now, it doesn't mean that we have to stop and be stagnant and never grow, never set a goal, and never say, I want to work towards that because, that is my dream home. We can still do that. We can still have those dreams and those goals. But we don't get lost in the future. We're building a life in the present, and we're enjoying what we have in the present, and we're finding peace in the present, and we're learning to have priorities now that we can enjoy as we work towards those future things. There's a big difference there. So when I talk about priorities, that's what I'm talking about. Ask yourself, in each of the 9 life areas, what does my life look like? With what I have right now, with what I see in the not so off distance, with what I think I'm going to have access to, what does it look like, and what do I want to do right now with my time, my energy, and the resources that I presently have? And build your life around that. So when you're looking at your priorities, those are the types of things that are helping you determine what they are. So they're realistic priorities that you can use today. This is why life management works today. And that's why I feel that setting our priorities, but knowing the difference, is important.